platform. It is a learning student website, which has been launched by Netwave Solutions Jamaica Limited. And I want to, in a very special way, give commendations to the support person, Mr. Ian McCulloch, who spearheaded and who worked in a very hard way. Even during lockdowns, we were on it. We were working to develop this platform to where it is today. And so we want to thank you, Mr. Mark, for the hard work that you have done as an employee and as a fellow co-worker of this company to allow this platform to be the success it is today. And so I just want to, at this point, declare this platform now open. It is now launched, and we are indeed happy to present this to the students, the teachers, the parents. This platform is so designed that everyone will be able to get something from it. So where there are parents who are having difficulties in understanding what their children are doing, there are resource materials there that will help to guide you so that you can understand what your children are supposed to be doing, and you can help in your own way to ensure that what they are doing is meeting the standards of what is expected of them to learn. There is also for teachers, who teachers can also have a part to grasp knowledge and resource material there so that people can learn. Oh, I see a question in the chat. Oh, so let me say, it is on the background, but let me give it to you. The URL is www.eapjamaica.com. That's the URL. So it's www.eapjamaica.com. And so that platform will be available, and we are now going to, in a few moments, move ahead to let you know exactly what is what entails that platform. So as I was saying, everyone can have some ability to learn. We are also working with and engaging some teachers. We have already put in a link, which is for Google Classroom, Google Classroom, and all the various platforms that are linked with Google. So you will be able to have virtual classrooms, right? Which will be monitored by us. We will work with various teachers who will be able from time to time to give us a few sessions so that students will be able to benefit. We are working that the classes and everything will not be of any additional cost to the students. So what we are actually seeking is for teachers to come on board to just assist, not for any long period of time, but at least to help so that where students are having challenges, they can become better. And what we are doing is through this medium, if there are teachers, if there are students who need extra additional support, then that would have to be an arrangement that would have to be worked out separately with the teacher and those students. But what we are doing is just something to help to whet your appetite, to keep you positive, to keep you learning. And a part of this will also mean that from time to time, we will also have where assignments and various coursework can be put in there. Now, one of the beauty about this platform is that we have ensured that we have paid to ensure that we have enough cloud data storage. So what we will be doing is that every class that is held, every teacher that comes on and gives some support to this platform, it will be recorded. So here is where this will be good for students. When it is recorded, even if at the time you don't have any data to be able to go on and learn, it will be there for you to be able to go back and watch the class afterwards and be able to learn what was taught. Because I noticed that very many students said that many times they are unable from home to live stream and to go on and to get the classes. we will do our best to offer some support in this way, so that whatever is done on our platform, it will be done and it will be recorded so that students will be able to go back and learn. We want to feature in some very special areas. One of the main features that we will want to have on this platform a lot, because we have recognized that over the years, students have been struggling with math. So we'll be having from PEP, and I should tell you, the platform is from PEP students. So the platform engages PEP, it engages CSEC, and it engages CAPE. So all levels from the primary right up to sixth form will have some form of information and education from this platform. And what we will be doing, some of our main focus areas will be math and English. We have recognized that, especially in math, we have had a lot of students that are struggling. So a lot of our live classes, which will be recorded, will be done for math students. And if you notice that our the song that was playing for our launch on the background was a song that had to do with math. So we want to focus in a very special way on building the math resources of our students. So that will be one, English, and then we'll be having some other subjects. But what you will also find is that there is a wide range of learning material. Now, we are going to ask that those who access this platform use the material. These materials are not for sale and distribution and all of those things, but you'll use the material that is here on the platform to educate yourself, right? So that you'll be able to learn and learn well and be able to understand. And where you have questions, we'll be opening a platform so that students and parents who may go to school and during the day may not have been able to understand what has been taught. We'll be building a kind of resource base around this platform where you can type your questions, send us via email, send us via a messaging system which is on the platform, or in a chat box that will be developed on the platform, so that what we will do, we will pass on that information to teachers, and we will be able to provide you with responses. So this is going to require some support from us to be able to navigate through all of this. So we are now I'm going to turn over now to Mr. Ian McCulloch, who is our technical support person here at Netwave Solutions Jamaica Limited. And he will now lead us through, share his screen, and show us how the platform works. Over to you, Mr. Mac.
Hello, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm here just to give you a brief product demonstration of the EAP platform, as Mr. Gunther just introduced to you. Once he's able to hand over the ability to share as the host, I should be able to show you, beginning with the home screen, your landing screen that you'll be going to. Mr. Gunther, if you could just hand me the ability to share. Now, the platform is really developed to give Jamaican users the access to lots of resources that are specific to this Jamaican environment. Now, for example, you see here, this is our landing screen. Once you type in eapjamaica.com, this is where you'll be directed to. Now, you can type it in your search bar on Google, or you can type it in your address bar here. You'll be directed to the same place. And this is where we go to. As you see on our front page, we highlight both PEP, CSEC, and CAPE options. And going down, you see we have information as to how to join up. Now, once you get to our home screen here, you will be required to sign in with your credentials. And let me just sign in right here. Now, if you do enter the wrong credentials, you will be sent back out and prompted to sign in once again. Once your credentials are correct, you'll be given the message, login successful, and you're now back at the landing page. However, this landing page gives you access to all the features that were previously unavailable. So for example, I'd like to direct you to our PEP section. Now, this is for our PEP students, ranging for much younger students than what are in CSEC and also CAPE. So our PEP students are given this page in which they'll be given resources for parents, student resources, subject-specific resources, as well as Ministry of Education information. Now, these 4 tabs are here to really inform the students and the parents as to the different subsections that we carry. Now, under our parent resources here, you see where we make available ministry approved book lists, as well as the ministry's curriculum. Now, the ministry's curriculum, while PEP is generally from grade 4 to 6, the ministry also provides a curriculum for grade 1s to 3, as well as a curriculum for students who are in the all age section. So that would be grade 7 to 9. Now, as an example, I'd like to show you here for grade 4 to 6 students. And as I say, this is the ministry approved syllabus. So it directs us here to where the ministry has all their approved syllabuses for PEP students. Now, our resources for PEP students are wide ranging from subject specific to, like for example, the song we heard when we were starting, that's a song that was developed by the Ministry of Education in order to help our students get a comfortable surrounding. So it's not a really Americanized sounding thing. It's a very Jamaican experience for them. So they're able to learn as they go along, sing, and have fun while they're practicing. So let me show you an example. There are other songs in addition to the ones that you heard earlier. So you would actually have multiplication tables. I recall when I was going to school that you had a multiplication table song. It was pretty boring and mundane. But here you see we have a wide selection of songs from artists as wide reaching as Tony Rebel to Freddie McGregor, Richie Spice. So the kids can have something to enjoy. And as they learn, it's easier to, some kids learn more by practicing, some more by papers and by different means. So we try to give a good base for all students to learn. Now, if I return to our landing page here, we can also explore the CXC and CAPE options. So from our CAPE option here, I'm sorry, CSEC, we have as well ministry approved books. So in these subsections, we're really showing the resources that our kids are able to access. So you can get ministry books, CXC books, so as well as curriculums for the different courses. So in this section, if we select curriculum and select curriculum by subject, we're able to see the subdivision of all our subjects here, from business to languages, technology, science, and math. So for example, if we wanted to see a math curriculum, we'd select the math option there. And this directs us to the math curriculum, which is owned currently by Netwave, but available for all our members. Now, my brother actually mentioned to me when I told him that I was developing this site that it would be able to help students. He said to me that in Halfway Tree right now, you have people selling past papers and curriculums like $200 each. Now, with the EAP website, you'll be able to access multitudes of documents without any additional repetitive charge. This, for example, in our top section here, in our menu, where you see past papers, I selected featured. And right here, you have about what you would purchase for maybe $2,000+ in that scenario at Halfway Through. So you are able to select past papers in our featured section here from math, English, bio, and our website is a dynamic website which we'll continue to develop and further add. So our featured area shall be changing from time to time, where we'll feature PEP items or feature CSEC items, or sometimes feature CAPE items. But from our featured section, you'll be able to select a past paper currently, and it directs you to past papers for that particular subject. So right here, you see you are able to access all those POB past papers from months and years gone by. If we scroll down, you can also see where we have our PEP links. So these will direct you to PEP papers in the different year groups. So we try to be comprehensive and get everybody from PEP straight to CAPE, assisting them with either past papers, tutorials, and as we return to the top of the page, past papers, tutorials, or study guides to guide each student along their experience online so that everyone will be able to find the resources that they need. Now, as I say, it's a dynamic website, and it's alive, and we constantly will be updating and adding to it to improve and give more to our members. So member feedback is also a critical part of our website, in which we want to be able to give you the experience that helps you learn the best, because our students learn differently, and we do hope to give each student the platform that will direct them towards success. So in some areas, we have more videos as opposed to past papers, because some people really do want to be able to study by watching a video as opposed to studying by sitting and reading for hours on end. So in that regard, we have featured study guides that you're able to select here. So this is an example of one. This is the TVJ math resource. Now we link to this one because it was actually particularly recommended to us as a very good assistant to learning math issues in CSEC, I'm sorry. Now, what Mr. Gunter mentioned as well is our live Google Classroom. Now, this is what we have here in this button, that you'll be able to select it. And once you've done so, it will direct you to a Google address bar in which you're able to sign in. And once you've signed in, you'd then be able to enter a ID, which will direct you to our live classes. Now, our live classes would be hosted, as Mr. Gunter was mentioning, by teachers coming in and giving live demonstration to students. We'll then be able to record them and make them accessible to students going forward. This is the heart of the EAP website. Now, once you decided to become a member, you can select this button here that says Join EAP, and it will direct you to our secure payment window. And by selecting the Pay Now button, you'll be directed to make your payment to join, after which you'll be asked to fill out this short form and submit to us. At the moment, we're having user-generated credentials. No, I'm sorry, administrator-generated credentials. And once you've signed up, you'll be sent your credentials, and then you'll be able to access the full features of the website. However, until then, you just be seeing the landing page with the sign-in option. Though you'll be able to have an idea of what's there, you really do need to be a member in order to attain the full benefits of the website. And as we go forward and develop further, along with our members and our support staff, I believe that we'll be able to make this website into the place for students in Jamaica to sign on if they wish to learn. And with that being said, I welcome any questions or any additional inputs from you or people here listening to this meeting. If there is anything that you'd like to know further, any question, please let me know. Otherwise, I'd be handing back to Mr. Gunther in just a moment. So let me just wait. Is there any questions?
All right, Sir Brown, so far, Sir McCulloch, so far, I'm not seeing any questions in the chat. Persons, those who have been watching have just been watching. So what we will do, I guess persons would like to be able to look at it. What we will do, we will this presentation has been recorded. So we will allow persons will have the ability to go back and watch it over to be able to learn. Okay, we have, yes, there's a question. There's a question that is, so let's just give it a minute. So I'll continue to say what I was saying, that that we will have the launch presentation on all our social media platforms so that persons will be able to go back and watch it, and they'll be able to ask the questions on our website or the WhatsApp message link that will be provided on the website in short order. Now, I would just like to add to what Mr. Max said. He raised a point. There is a contribution, and I'll just put it like that. There is a contribution of $1,000 per person who registers. Okay, so before I say that, there's a question here. Should we broadcast this out to, let the chat kind of faded. Let me open it. Should we broadcast this out to schools we come in contact with? Sure. We want this to be shared to everyone, because everybody will have the ability to learn and to benefit from this platform. Thank you so much for that question. Now, let me just continue. Now, and I call it a contribution because continued development work will be done to facilitate students, parents, and teachers. So when you make that $1,000 contribution and have the ability to access past papers, learning tools and learning materials, tutorials and study guides, including a live classroom, that is something that I believe should be affordable to every parent and every student, right? And the level of information that you'll be getting. Now, we are not really charging, and let me put it out. We are not really charging for the website. All we are asking is for persons to make this contribution so that our because there are things that we have to on the platform that we have to pay for. Some of the resources have to be paid for it. We have to pay for the security credentials that are on the platform. Even the payment portal that is there, we have to pay for it. So there are a lot of things that cost us, that has significant cost to us to have this platform up and running. The entire support base for the platform is something that we have had to purchase. So it is not, when we ask for $1,000, it is just really a contribution towards helping to defray some of the expenses in keeping this platform going. If we were to really charge to use this platform, it would be significant. As Mr. Max said, he understands that even up to $200, one paper is being sold for. And when you check our platform, the number of past papers that are there, right, would far exceed that, because we don't believe these past papers and all of that are copyrighted. They are copyrighted. So we are not selling anything. All we are doing, we are asking for your contribution so that we can cover our support expenses for the platform. We are not charging for any material on the platform. We are not charging for any of the tutorials. We are not charging for any of the study guides. We are not charging for the live classroom, unless you want additional help and you want to reach out to whichever teacher that supports you on the platform for additional help. That would be an arrangement between yourself and the teacher, and would not be any form of a contractual arrangement between Netwave Solutions and the educational aggregate platform. So I just want to put that out there as a disclaimer so that persons understand we are not charging. All we are doing, we are asking that you provide that support of $1,000 so that we can keep the site, the maintenance of the site up, so that you and your children will be able to benefit from this site going on. It's something that we want to establish and we want to keep it going. I know there are many paid websites out there that students have to be paying a lot to get on. What we want to do, we want to offer back to Jamaica a platform that students, parents, and teachers will be able to access information. Many persons have to go to many sites to find information. We are saying that we are going to pull some of these sites all together under one platform, which is called the Educational Aggregation Platform, right? Which means we are combining a lot of resources on this platform just to ensure that students will be able to benefit significantly from learning, from being engaged. And we will do all, because on the back end, think about it, for $1,000, we will be monitoring all your questions, your assignments that we put on the platform from time to time. We'll ensure that they are marked. Your questions and resource information that you need, we will work behind the scenes to ensure that you get the support. And I see a comment that says, bang. Let me read it for you to hear. Someone in the chat says, bang for the buck, it's worth it. I hope the ministry can get involved and push this out to the school. Thank you very much, Sir Brown. I believe that too. I hope they will get involved. I hope all the schools will get involved, because we sat down here and we said, we are not looking to have a lot of benefit from this for ourselves. What we are doing, we are giving back to Jamaica. We have our own struggles as a company. We are and we are still going through tough times, but we still believe that even through our tough times, we must still give back. And so many schools who we have worked with can tell you that we have been giving back. We have been supporting many schools through this period and even periods before. So we are not new to giving back. So we are giving back to Jamaica. We are giving back to the students of Jamaica who are struggling, who are going through a hard time, who may not know, and their parents may not know where to find all of these resources. I'm not even sure which websites to go. We on the Educational Aggregation Platform will have pulled together and will continue. This will be a work in progress. We are going to continue to pull together all the relevant information. Notice you can go there, you can find your relevant book lists, right? Many parents don't even know which books to use. Here, there's your book list that you can go. One of the things that we'll be working to is to get support from some of the bookstores in Jamaica, which can also put their information on our platform. We'll be sharing it with them so that parents can know where to go and can shop around to get the best books for their students. That is another feature that will be coming soon. So all of these things that we are doing, all we are asking is for a contribution of $1,000 to keep this maintenance going so that you, your children, and the educational system in Jamaica can benefit from a platform that has been carefully, prayerfully, and ideally designed to meet the needs of students from PEP right through to CAPE. So it's not a one-off platform. Every student that is in school right now, right up to CAPE, we don't know if in the future we'll be able to touch university, but at this point in time, we have not reached university level yet. So we are dealing with primary and secondary school. So we have not figured out how we can expanding the platform to tertiary. We want to take our time and grow it as we can afford it. But right now we have put an entire platform that from the primary school right up to the sixth form level, students can benefit, students can learn, students can be impacted by a platform that is designed just for you. So we are asking you, and whatever recommendations you have, there's a comment section. Whatever recommendations you have that you'd like to see on the platform, whatever help you need, whatever struggles you are having, just send us and put your email address there. We want to be able to reach out to you. We want to be able to continue to develop this website so that it can be in sync with the needs of every student in the island of Jamaica. So we are asking you, sign up. Use the resources. We didn't put them there for ourselves. We put them there just for you, parents, just for you, students, just for you, teachers. So we are encouraging you, sign up, just register and begin to access all the information that will be there and that will be going there shortly so that you can benefit and some of the struggles that you are facing now will be eliminated. I'll tell you this, it will not be live, but we will be having another playback of the launch of this program this evening at 7 o'clock. And we will be streaming it live again on all our platforms. So those who missed the launch this morning, we encourage you to come back on this afternoon, right? And we will still be here. The team will be here, even though we won't be doing it live, but it will be a rebroadcast. But the team, Mr. McCulloch and myself, we will be on the Zoom platform. We will be here and we will be able to answer all your questions. I know you may need some time to go through it. I know you may need some time to look at it, to understand it and whatever. And so we will be here to do this again. And if you have any questions, we'll be willing to help you through. So I want to thank you this morning, all citizens of Jamaica, all students of Jamaica, for joining us on the various platforms this morning for the launch of our educational aggregation platform, a platform designed to help every student from primary school right up to sixth form throughout the length and breadth of Jamaica, wherever you are and you're having internet challenges, as long as you can access internet sometime, the platform will be there for you, because everything that we do will remain on the platform. It will be recorded. We have invested in high capacity of storage, which costs us. So when I tell you all of these things, $1,000 is insignificant to all that we have done. High capacity storage so that everything that comes on this platform can be recorded and can remain, so that a student who may not have been able to access while the live class was going on can go and access whatever assignments and tests that are done to help, are there to assist you, will be put on the platform so that you will be able to do it and you'll be able to respond, and we'll be able to give you feedback. We'll be able to do assessment. And if there is any need for additional help, we'll be able to reach out to persons, resource persons, to help you to get that assistance that you need so that the educational system of Jamaica will not continue to lag. Every child needs to learn. Every child must learn, and this must not be discriminated by your ability to be able to access resources, but it is here so that even in your limited ability to access resources, it is here for you to assist you. So I want to thank you, Jamaica. Thank you, everyone, for joining us this morning for this launch. And we will be here. Send us your emails. So the email address is eaponline@eapjamaica.com. So you can write to us at eaponline@eapjamaica.com. And I'm just going to put it in the chat so that all who, and I will also put it on the chat for Facebook and YouTube, so that you will all be able to send us your email. If you are having any challenges, you can reach out to us. This email address is monitored by both myself and Mr. Mack for the time being, but you can reach out to us, whatever your challenges are. We will be happy to assist you in any way, right? And all that needs to happen. Oh, I should say to you that when you go to sign up, I forgot to say this, this is important. When you go to sign up, the cost for us is $1,000. You will, however, see $1,135. That $135 is the cost that the processing company that allows us to have this online portal charges. So we will not benefit from that $135. That $135 is the cost to make it easy for you not to have to go to a bank, not to have to go anywhere, but to use just your debit or credit card, right? And just purchase. And there are, even if you don't have one, there are many, many companies right across Jamaica right now. Sagicor Bank is one of them that is offering debit cards. All you need to do is to go online, sign up, and you can always put money on that debit card, which is separate. Some persons may have concerns about the security of their main debit card. And maybe I'm doing some promotion for banks now, but I am aware that Sagicor Bank does that. You can go to them, you can go on their platform, you can sign up, you can get a debit card, right? And that debit card, you can put money on it, just enough money that you will need. And so if you have concern about using your regular debit card, where persons will be able to access it, even though we can assure you that this platform, based on our providers, is an approved platform. It is a secure platform managed through the Bank of Jamaica, right? So it is going to reputable banking institutions. So it's not a hoax. So you won't have any fear. But just, you know, I still know that persons have their concerns. If you have that concern, or if you are a parent that does not have a debit or credit card, check with Sagicor Bank. Go online, sign up, and you'll be able to get a debit. You don't have to have an account to have that card. That account, that card is linked with a payment portal that once you sign up, once you put money on it, once you transfer money there, you will be able to do it. There are also other companies and money transfer companies that are giving persons Visa, debit, and credit card. All of those cards are able to work on this platform as long as they are Visa and MasterCard. So once you do that, and the key card from NCB, correct. So once you do that, you are able to go on, you are able to use your Visa, MasterCard, or key card and make that contribution to access the platform. And once you make that contribution of $1,000, you have access to everything. So think about it. Think about it, Jamaica. You are and this platform is here to stay. You are a PEP student, but you have signed up for access. When you move on from the various grades that you are in, you still have access. So this is something that is geared just for you, right? So we are asking you, make your contribution, sign up, use the platform so that you, your parents, your teachers can be proud of the accomplishments that you have made, and you will see the reward. And when students would have accomplished and they would have made success of themselves, we give God all the praise for what Netwave Solutions has been able to do to help you. So thank you very much. Thank you for your time. And we had set it for an hour, and we are now at 10:56. So we are going to thank you so much for joining us today, and we look forward to hearing from you. Have a wonderful day.